Allow me to read to you a bit of narrative. The city of Grift, once the final bastion of harmony and reason in the world, stands as a black silhouette against the hateful silver skies at the eastern edge of the endless sea. The deep channel of the bottomless Muir cuts Grift apart from the rest of the mainland, and the city only remains stapled to the dying world by 3 titanic bridges that roar and rumble in the winds of the night. It has been ages since you crossed those bridges, however, for even the wanted criminals of Grift rarely leave for fear of worse fates among the lands tamed and untamed in the heart of the continent. For your part, be ye criminal or freeman, Grift is as much home as any hovel, and the good King Sigfum the Kind, they laughingly call him in the streets, has wrought such a spineless legacy that the law puts little effort into prosecuting any but the most baleful wretches. Everyone else, more or less, is damned here anyway, and so the damned leave the damned to themselves until one or another is in need. Players, please introduce and describe your characters. Dave, we'll begin with you, boy.
Yes, as I am Schmeg, and I am, one of the only of the leftovers. Yes, like leftovers. I love leftovers. I am a servant to Sir Godwin. Yes, and I will follow him to the ends of the earth, to our doom, to our death, if I have to. But along the way, I'll tell you what, I'm looking for ingredients to put in me southern frog stew. And my accent is going all over the place already. But yes, I'm Smeg, and I am plagued by a skin that is sloughing from my face. I'm a bit cowardly, so I oftentimes hide behind my master, but I'm here to serve, and I have this sharpened spoon. I could gouge out your eyes, or cut out your tongue, maybe. Yes. And I constantly lose things, apparently. So don't entrust me to hold on to anything of value. I'm Smeg.
Always looking for ingredients for your stew.
Yes.
Like tongues and eyes. Who is this Gotvin? Who is Gotvin? Adrian.
Is I, Sir Godwin. Some say that nobility comes from blood, and yes, it does, for I am indeed noble, and you are not. Now, my time amongst my wealthy family came at a fiery end. Our lands confiscated, lost. There was a big fire, I remember. Lost almost everything. My parents, rich nobles, lost everything in the fire. And now I squander what's left of my family fortune as I come here to the city of Grift. Now I would have thought that I have left all of my malefactions and ill fortunes behind. But unfortunately, my servants have kept following me. I've been cursed, you see. Long ago, cousins of mine were captured, kidnapped, maybe even ransomed, but destroyed our family. My father went insane, started eating his hair. He started becoming violent. It's the violence I remember. I remember that one should rule with fear. I learned to drink then, still do. Now I gamble all of my fortunes away, slugging behind me whatever servants still, for some reason, serve me. The only reminder of my distant nobility is my horse. Sir, our barrister, the incredible horse, arrogant. I think he's of the true nobility, always leading me to my next place. Somehow, for some reason, he has led me here, and he won't let me leave. Now my fortunes, my clothes haven't been tailored. I am getting dirty. I haven't had a bath in a full week. I'm running out of money. I hope my servants haven't figured that out yet. But we'll see. what adventure lies in this dark and terrible city. Why am I here?
Nagel, why are you hanging out around this group?
My name is Nagel. I am from an island off of Lake Onda. I've tried to get back several times. No one has heard of it. No. The last time I tried, Blanc said no more. Oh, Blanc. He's my cockroach buddy. He's in my hair. He has friends. I've given some of his naughty friends to Smeg to punish being in the soup. Now, I'm a fan of Godwin and his coin, how he loses it. I bet I'll get more by the end of the day. I bet I will. I can't wait to see who I get some more money from.
Hey, Cletus.
Sometimes I have to hurt people. If I have to make them confused, I will, and then I will cut them. It's a weird life we live in this strange city. It's like a paradise.
Cletus.
Well, I'm Cletus. Got big arms, real strong. Some of my arms just fell down into my chest. I don't want to be with these people. I don't want to be with anybody. You can tell from the tips of my fur armor that I've seen fire before. I didn't want to be with them either. Maybe that's what this is from. Who's to say? Don't make me angry though. I'll hit you with my flail, which you will see has got teeth in it instead of spikes. Or maybe I'll shake my bag at you. And by that I mean my bag of teeth. Did I mention I don't want to be with these people? Did I mention I don't like the smell of frog? This is the worst. But I think somebody here can read. And I certainly can't. I think I need them for a little bit. Just a little bit, though.
Very well. Players. Dave, we're going to go back to you as the birthday boy. I need you to choose the die that we will roll against the Psalms, the calendar of Necrubal, and your choices are a D100, a D20, a D10, a D6, or a D2. But regardless of what you choose, do not want to roll a 1.
D2.
Yes. Please roll a D2 for us.
1.
Oh, Lord Godwin, would you please roll a D66? That is 2 6-sided dice, and tell me the 1s and 10s value of that roll.
31.
31. And hunger shall come among you. You shall dig roots and pull children from the breast. The gaunt shall prey upon the gaunt. Let us pray. Please don't let me go hungry today. I'm already hungry to start as it is. Amen. As the plague is, or the psalm is loosed upon the world, you are, however, still in the comfort of Grift, this city of lawlessness to some degree. And the five of you find yourselves summoned by Sefand Morgenthaler, the governor of commerce. Such is your station in the city that you have no choice but to trudge up to the governor's quarter, where the city guard lets you through. Shortly after you arrive at the governor of commerce's building, where a servant greets you at the door and leads you down a gilded hall to a luxurious conference room adorned with velvet cushioned chairs set atop large woven rugs. The governor, a strikingly healthy-looking man of some 30 years, and his beautiful young wife Sasha, her eyes, red and swollen from crying, await you. The servant bids you walk only upon a worn runner that protects the floor from your steps. The governor stands rigidly with his hand upon the shoulder of his seated wife. A few chairs and a long couch await you opposite the couple, to which the servant motions for you to sit. The governor addresses you. Grift has long been under the weight of a terrible threat. Powerless to stop it, the tragedy has gone unchecked for a decade. Children gone missing all across this region of the dying land. He lowers his head. The leadership of this once great city failed to act, and he puts his hand to his mouth to stifle a sob. His wife's red eyes watch you, unchanging, neither a menace nor a grace, just dead. And now it has come to our door. The governor looks up at you, his eyes also straining with grief. Our child is missing, a babe of 6 months. The governor moves from his wife's side to a table upon which sits a large unfolded parchment. He picks it up, folds it in half, and shows you. There is an abandoned village here. He points. It was called Bleamish. It is cursed and haunted, if reports are to be trusted. At the far end of the village is the cemetery and church. Here, he points again to the eastern side of the small village plot. Rumors abound of a corrupt priest living in the church. We have long suspected him of these crimes. Now, I must know. He puts the map down and looks you each in the eye. You will go to this church and find my child. Should you return him safe? He catches his words, turning his head to the side in a moment before continuing. Should you return him safe and healthy, I will see to it that you receive a regular livable sum and a modest home here in Grift. By the way, you must go. Do not fail to look for signs of the child in Bleamish as well. I have no knowledge whether the priest resides within those abandoned ruins or the foul church beyond.
Lord, a house, a stead, a place for us to settle finally. All this journey tires Smeg's legs. That rhymes.
Good Governor, you said that this menace was known for a long time. Why is it only seems to meet your gaze when it is your child that is abducted?
He turns and puts his hands behind his back, turns his back to you and looks up at a large gilded portrait of the king, and just looks up at it and without looking back to you says, matters press at different levels of urgency, don't they, when one must manage the affairs of such a population as is in Grift? Missing children are an unfortunate pox, but there's only so much one can do. He turns back to face you and clasps his hands in front of him. I am willing to invest personally in my own child, and that much I can control.
Seeing that I do know the pain of missing family. Is that why you summoned us here? You could have chosen anyone.
Frankly, it was the reports I had heard that you have a horse that can speak the common language. Made me curious. I had scouts observe the camps and who is within the city walls that was homeless, and you stood out.
Ah, so you summoned me for my horse.
Well, I was to say that your horse brought the attention to your disheveled band of miscreants.
Have we mentioned payment yet, or is this something for some sort of moral good?
Your payment, should you succeed, will be lodging and a livable sum. But you will do this either way. You have no choice.
Just to clarify, this is housing for each of us separately, correct? We don't all have to live together.
The governor looked at his wife and just, I didn't realize that spoke. Individually, yes.
But I would like to be with Sir Godfin, my master. So 3.
The arrangement can be made to suit your desires if you do what I've asked and succeed.
Forgive them for speaking out of place and without permission.
I don't need permission.
We will abide by the governor's will, of course.
Very well.
I lean into Sir Godfin and I say, I bet silver that the priest is bald. What do you say?
If he's not, I'll give you 2 silver if you make him bold.
Deal.
Would
Is
you
there
like
anything else?
Would you like the priest returned alive?
Hadn't considered that. He looks at his wife, who's just looking at you. I think not. We can avoid further unpleasantries if there's no more source, if you understand what I mean.
Explicitly.
Soup he shall be.
Well, as soon as we have our means and some more drink, perhaps, then we shall be going on our way. Every minute we spend dallying is another minute your child may be in danger. So we must
Drink.
make haste.
Yes, I agree. Do make haste. I expect that you will leave shortly. If there's nothing else, my servant will see you out.
Start heading on our way out.
As you're being led away, the wife's voice trails after you. Do not fail in this incredibly important endeavor.
Lord, what is this whelp's name that we seek?
You do know the family name is Morgan Taylor.
He provided directions outside of the town.
Yeah, he showed you on the map where the city is located. There are 3 bridges, 3 titanic bridges that basically connect the somewhat of an island where Grift is located that's separated by a massive rift called the Muir. It's a deep river that's well below even the edge of the rift. And then these titanic bridges, 3 of them, connect to the main continent. Your route is the southern bridge and then east toward Bleamish.
Oh, good governor. Excuse me. May I take this? Do you have like a painting of your child? I need to know how to recognize them. So I'm looking down the lustrous hallway for a family portrait. Do I see one?
He glances to his wife, who's wearing a pendant, and without hesitation, she removes the chain from her neck and hands it to him, and he hands it to the servant, and the servant traipses it over to you to where by the door. It's a locket, and there is a painting of a tow-headed infant that has a rather iconic distant stare. It's almost as if the infant is wise to the conditions of the world and is none too pleased about being part of it.
Much like my horse. I will return this along with the child. Or at least one of them.
We should hope. He's just like, doesn't know exactly how to follow up with that.
Come, let us fill our cups and then let's get on our way.
You negotiated quite deftly, Lord. Quite deftly.
Why, thank you. Well, the true negotiation will happen afterwards.
When we find the boy.
Yes.
Alive or dead.
Sir Godwin will kind of gather people around to take a look at the locket. All right. Now, we have two options. Follow this southern bridge, look for the child, slay the priest, or we go amongst the tents, the homeless, the dregs of society, us included, and just find a child that looks similar to this painting. Mess them up a little bit, and return them in about a week and get what we want. Why put ourselves in danger when all we need to do is find some very, very young infant with perhaps some memory loss, return it to the governor without any blood being shed? Sure, we will have to take a child from another family, but they will live in luxury. Will we not grant them a better life? Think of it.
I was really hoping for some bloodshed.
Oh.
Can we not have just a little? Some bloodshed. I like your plan, but I want some bloodshed. Also, I kind of need it.
Of course, yes. Let us talk to our advisor. See what he thinks. As we start walking back towards our makeshift camp, where our loyal steed.
Yes. I will. Let me have everyone make a presence check, a presence test, please.
Oh, yeah. Dirty 20.
Roll higher, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
12.
5.
All right. As Godwin says that, so he makes that suggestion, Cletus and Smeg look at each other. The expression on this child's face, even though it is an artistic rendition, is so unique. It looks like it's a mask, and even Nagel is like, I'm not gonna find a child that looks like that. It's so distinctive. Look at that gaze. Look at that expression. This child is an old soul.
We're not gonna find that just anywhere.
No, this child is clean. Look at him. The children of these gutters here in Grift are dirty, dirty swine. This child is clean and beautiful.
For now.
Well, all I am saying is that we must have a backup plan in case we fail.
Plan B. Plan B. Take a different child.
Yes.
Yes,
And
I
if
understand.
we have to do something to the child that makes their eyes distant, I know a couple of things.
You make your way back to your camp, and as you're approaching, Barbarister goes, and you know that is not like just a horse snuffle. It's like, before you even get there, you know what he's going to say. And as you arrive, he's like, good gods, it took you long enough to arrange whatever sort of negotiation you were summoned to do. Can't you do any better than that, Godwin, for God's sake? You're embarrassing your entire family and the history of the lineage entirely.
Our family will not be remembered. It will only be remembered if we do something great. But we don't come from that stock, you and I. You are nothing but a stable horse. I am just the last of our family line. What can we possibly do in this town? We've been shunned. There's nothing for us here.
I'm simply speaking of how long it took for you to arrange the negotiations that you were summoned to do. Are you no better diplomat than that? Come along.
We had to have some drinks.
Who are you anyway, Toothless?
I am Cletus.
Okay.
Don't look weird at me because I'll cause you some problems.
If you haven't noticed, I look weird at you every day.
I don't like it. Stop.
Well, what's the plan then, Godwin?
But the plan, we were hoping that you would help us with the plan. The plan is that we have to go to the south bridge and look for some temple where some evil priest is stealing kids. You know, children missing. Ring a bell?
No, it doesn't ring a bell. It's first I've heard of it, but I've got a plan. Why don't we take the South Bridge and go look for the children and the priest?
A clean one! A clean child is what we need!
We need that specific clean child.
I don't know where you're going to find a clean child among this rabble.
That's what I said! That's what I said, barrister!
Well, if we want to make haste, I know you hate this, but I'm going to have to ride you.
Are the others going to run?
They'll follow
they
along.
always do?
You leave a trail. It's fine.
I will leave a trail.
He means poop!
And
My
Are we leaving?
cockroaches appreciate the trail. Blanc is very happy to take a break from whatever we do. Just skitter around and come
well, I do it
back.
for you, Nigel. I do it for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let us be off then.
Then let us. And as you are riding Barbarister out of town and the rest of you following along, Barbarister saying, please get your heel out of my ribs, and you depart. Parting the
Horse has
haven of
really
Grim.
nice teeth, you guys. Don't tell him I said that. No. But he does.
He already knows. He heard you. He's right there.
No, he's not. No. That did
I
not happen.
am. I am here.
You have very nice teeth.
I have good hearing as well.
I can't get around this.
What is it with
Don't
you and
lose
these
us.
teeth? What is it with you, Cletus?
You know how you like frogs?
Love
Well,
frogs.
I love teeth, and my teeth do a lot of really helpful things for me. Like bite.
I've seen you bite many.
I might protect you with a bite, so be good to me. Don't
That's the nicest
me eat
thing
frog.
anyone's ever said to me. Thank you.
Too much emotion. No.
You're right.
And I'm backing off and I'm grinding my teeth again. And staring off in the distance.
Departing the
Ne-
haven of Grift, such as it is, you make your way toward the colossal southern bridge. Even before you reach it, the deep moans and thunderous cracking echoes in the distance. Meanwhile, a gaunt figure limps stiffly in your direction. Grimy and disheveled, a youngish man begs your pardon. Excuse me. I see you lot heading south. I wonder if maybe I could join you. I'm happy to work for food and maybe a small share of coin, just a little. I sure appreciate food at least. Mind if I come along? I can offer me services as a light finger.
As
Send
a
me in a light finger.
Snake thief.
Yes, a sneak thief. I prefer light finger. I'll send me in first wherever you're going. If you need me to grab a thing, I can do it. What do you say? You got room for Gorf? And let me have everyone make a presence check test one more time, please, as the name Gorf rattles around in your head.
15.
6.
So Cletus and Smeg, no idea. That name doesn't even rattle in your head. The other two of you are like, oh, this is Gorf the Ass. He's a traitor who was banished outside of the gates. That was his big punishment. But he's known as Gorf the Ass, and he tends to try to match up with people whenever he can. It looks like he's lost his most recent clan.
I've heard of you, Gorf. Why should we travel with you?
Oh, if you've heard of me, it's probably because of me light fingering.
You have any alcohol on you?
I don't even have any food.
Well,
I could find some, though. Where are we going?
we are on an errand from the governor.
Ooh. Oh.
If you want to get good with the governor, you need to work with us. But since you have what they call an untrustworthy reputation, you pick us some food and alcohol, and we will consider you following along with us.
Well, I may have to follow along for a bit, because there's not much food or alcohol around here anyway.
Frogs? Find us a frog.
What? I might be able to do that. I'll start with a frog.
You know where to look, don't you? The hoppity along the mud near the water's edge.
Right.
Bring us a frog before we cross the bridge, and we will consider you coming along with us.
Right. All right. I'll be right back.
Good plan, Lord. Good plan. And if he comes back empty-handed, we can eat him.
How hungry are you? Oh, yes, sure, we can eat him. Throw him off the bridge. We'll do something.
I don't think he'll come back if he doesn't have a frog.
Unless he's a fool. Nagel, unless he's a fool. They call him an ass.
Aren't we all fools? That's why we're doing this.
We are doing this because it's morally right.
We're doing this for a house.
That too.
3 houses.
3
houses, yes.
and a stable.
What are you going on about with this houses and stables?
It's our reward for doing good work for the governor.
Are you
didn't
still
say
here?
anything about that.
I think we would do things for like the goodness of our hearts. No, we're doing this for money.
I simply wouldn't put it past you to have overlooked a reward. Well done, Godfrey.
How little you think of me, horse.
You have no idea.
This is going to be a long trip, the way people are talking.
It takes you probably about 15 minutes to get close enough to the bridge before it's almost too late for Gorf to catch you when, hold up. He comes running up, and he's holding a water skin. Okay. Oh, you move fast. I didn't find a frog, but I found beer. And he hands it.
Devin will snatch the beer, instantly just start drinking.
I'll grab the cup from him. share. We share. This is his fee to join us. Us. And I'll start drinking.
I'm gonna look at this light finger.
Listen, ass. If you double cross us in any way, we will kill you, gut you, and put you in the soup. Do you
You
understand?
heard about that, eh? Okay. I understand. Got it.
All right, well, it's still not a frog, but it'll do.
It's alcohol.
Yes. So you can walk on ahead. We are continuing south, but I like to keep my eyes on people's backs when they're new.
Understandable. And he takes the lead, but he starts walking backwards. And where exactly are we headed? Besides over the bridge.
South.
South, we're heading towards a temple, some sort of church. When's the last time you've been to church? Perhaps you need a little salvation. Now get walking.
Well, while we're talking, which church would you recommend? He? She? The Grubel? Someone else?
I don't bloody know. Latter-day Saints. I give a damn. Just any that are around. Closest
I
one.
haven't heard of that one. And he starts approaching the bridge. And this bridge, there's this rumbling. You can feel it in the ground and this moaning. The bridge itself is like a mile wide. But it is the only link of 3 to the mainland. You work your way across the bridge with Gorf leading the way. The road toward Bleemish is barren. Brittle scrub rustles in a steady, ingratiating wind. Ahead, the band of blackness marks the southern bridge, and stepping upon the bridge rattles your flesh and bones as the gusting sea winds torture the ancient crossing. A steady, at times deafening moan drowns out parts of any conversation and threatens the health of your hearing. Passage seems to take far longer than it should, until finally you reach the far end. For 15 minutes or so, your steps feel numb, and the level ground nonetheless feels pitched enough to cause you to stumble. Some distance ahead lies Bleemish, like the husk and bones of an enormous and dead whale. The wind whips and whistles, pulling at hair and loose fabric, like the cold hands of a specter. Somewhere, a dread crow caws as it darts among the trees. Arriving at the northern edge of Bleemish, you find a desolate settlement. Wind howls through open doorways and broken windows in the buildings. Periodically, a loose door or shutter bangs against an unseen frame. At the far end, perhaps just outside of the town's eastern edge, the pointed steeple of a church rises in the distance. I will give you a new map.
While we're walking, I lean into Cletus and whisper, I bet 2 silvers. Gorf betrays us. But if he does, I'm gonna confuse him, and I want you to take his teeth.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Yeah.
He had some interesting teeth. I already got my eye on him. You do your part, I'll do my part.
And I pat Cletus on the shoulder, massive shoulder, and just kind of whistle a little bit while walking off.
Cletus smiles just a little bit. You've never seen this. And nobody's looking at him, so nobody will. But there is a slight curl in the corner of his mouth.
And a lot of teeth.
Big, big teeth. And lots of them.
So here you stand on the edge of Bleemish.
Godfin always relies on his horse to kind of give him, like a sixth sense. Horses can really sense danger very well. And so he kind of like wrestles the hair of Arbister, kind of like, what's the horse feeling? Like, I know the horse can talk, but there are ways he could communicate by not speaking.
He throws his head when you do this and looks back at you with the side eye and says, I hate it when you do that. I do that all the time. I've told you before, it bothers me. What do you want?
I have a bad feeling about this place.
Dude, this is a terrible place. I think you're right to feel bad about it.
We'll find a good stable for you.
Not here.
Here?
Not staying here.
There's hardly anything here to speak of.
I agree.
Well, let's at least head to the church.
Yes. The church.
So the church is on the other, it looks like to be on the other side of town, as you can see. Are you bypassing the town? You want to head straight to the church?
We're gonna walk through the town, kind of like, just kind of get a pulse of, is anybody here? Are we being watched?
Right. Let me get a presence test from everyone, please.
Success.
7.
10.
10.
Um, 10. Okay, we got success. 10. What else do we get?
7.
And who am I missing? Smeg got its success. I heard
Yep.
10.
I got a 10 as well.
Okay. All right, everyone but Cletus spies a man's body in the street. Our barrister stops. Something foul in the street.
Gorf. Check it out.
Gorf scrambles over there. Looks, hovering over the body. Looks back over you. He's dead!
We know that, you bloody idiots. Tell us how long he's been dead.
He's not stinking anymore.
Poke him and see if he's rigid.
Oh, I don't have anything to poke him with.
Use your hand, you brute.
He looks around.
He's
Picks
a
up the mug
dull-witted
around.
one, isn't he, Lord? Dull-witted and ugly.
So I poked a hole in him.
Ew.
And when you poked a hole, did it make a noise like a and then smell really, really bad?
It didn't make a noise, but it smells.
He's been dead for a long time then.
Now this goes without saying, but check his pockets.
He rummages around. You see him lift up his hand, and you can actually see whatever is in his hand just dusts away. Powder. Not much here.
Cletus, do you want their teeth?
Cletus might be drooling. He goes over and looks at the teeth briefly, and then smashes his face and takes one.
Okay. And there are some. They're not all excellent teeth, but there are some good teeth in there.
I'll take a couple good ones and try to hide the drool from everybody else.
As you're there in the middle of town, there are two buildings that look like former shops of some sort. Everything else looks to be housing.
Is there any signs of life? Any people? Any rustling? Anything? Or is it just us?
It seems to be just you and the wind, of course, that is causing errant noises in the throughout the village.
Well, I suppose we should check out those merchant shops. Perhaps we can find some wares that we can use. Pillage. This place looks deserted. Did you ever find any gold teeth? Or are they just teeth? Like, you don't find silver teeth or anything?
I don't have use for fake teeth.
No. Okay.
I don't know if he had any in him, but
Well, if you find
We
any
just
silver or gold
got
ones, give me-
raided. There's raiders in the house. Lord Gazumba and the raiders are here.
Ooh,
Welcome to our party.
Hello, Jay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into our special Mörk Borg one-shot with Dungeon Mr. Ty at the helm. Welcome in. Settle in.
Hello, everyone. Let me, I do have to give you access to your tokens because I didn't have anybody in here when I set these up to assign them, but here we go.
are you gonna want me to clean off the gold teeth if I find them? You smell very clean. You probably don't want any dirty teeth. Gold,
Yes.
silver, or otherwise.
yes, if you could clean them before you give them to me, but if you find any, don't leave them behind. I need the gold.
Noted. Yes, so we can have some kind of an exchange. If you see some real teeth laying around, you let me know as well.
Of course.
Is the body the priest that we seek?
Orf, are there any holy symbols or any beads? Anything that would symbolize that this is some sort of priest?
It doesn't look like it to me. It looks like some sort of unfortunate bloke.
I'm gonna hobble up to the body and just kind of like hit Gorf with my spoon to kind of back him away. Back, you, back!
Let me look at him.
I'll sort of dig around in him a little bit with the spoon, opening up the hole a little bit more.
Oh, he's thoroughly dead and stinks. I can confirm. Not a
Judging by his-
priest.
Judging by his clothing, not a priest. Yeah.
Can you confirm the cause of death?
All right, chef, give me a presence check if you would like.
Oh, a success.
Yes. It looks to me like he was bludgeoned, strangled, drowned, stabbed 3 times, and his Achilles heel on his left ankle has been severed.
And you're telling the truth about everything you know about that, and also you made up some of that stuff.
Was it all in that order?
Precisely in that order. But why would they sever the Achilles if he was already dead? Blasphemy. Lord, it makes no sense. There is a foul plot afoot here. I will stay close to you, sir, to protect you.
Yes, but not too close.
Yes, of course, not too close.
Um,
Reasonable
We waste
distance.
time. A child is in danger. We must hurry.
Clean child at that.
Yes, the child.
Gorf is nowhere to be seen.
Did he run off to the buildings, I wonder?
Let us go check for him. Will someone scream out his name or let's go get him?
Where did you go, ass?
His voice comes from out of this building over here. You can see that. And he's you can hear him and he says, "I'm in here. I found 2 more bodies." And then he comes out and he's twirling this, looks like a piece of fabric. And you can see he's got like a blindfold in his hands. I found something really really neat. It's got etching on it.
Oh, come, let me see. Let me see.
He hands over a black velvet blindfold etched with lavender embroidery.
What does it say, Lord? What does it say?
Patience, just because I'm the only one who knows how to read in this bloody outfit. Let me.
I'm sorry, your lordship, sorry.
It's an inscription.
It's actually not words. It's just flourish.
Oh, shit.
What does it say? What does it say?
Well, it doesn't say anything, but just maybe it's a symbol or something. Where did you find this?
There's like I said, there's a couple of bodies in there.
They all have these?
No.
Were their Achilles' heels severed too?
I didn't look at that.
Did they have teeth? Never mind, and I'll go running in there.
All right. You go running in there. It looks like it used to be some sort of store on this level. And there is another body lying on the floor. It appears by the dress that it was a woman.
Lady teeth. I'll go over there.
All right. Give me a presence test, please.
I love me some lady teeth. 18.
Near her hand, it appeared she was carrying a purse, which she dropped when she fell.
Rifle.
There are about 70 silver pieces in there.
I'll bring... I pause for a minute. And I think I'm gonna take some lady teeth first before I leave the body.
All right.
Drop them into my black bag, shake the bag up a little bit,
Excellent.
and then bring the purse out to everybody.
All right. So Cletus reemerges, saying,
I got some silver and some lady teeth, you guys. And I'll come over and give the whole purse.
Cletus, you are the finest among us all. Look over to Smeg. You see? Do better. Excellent work, Cletus. This is excellent. All this silver. You get my admiration.
Your admiration
Yes.
doesn't buy a house. I don't know how to read. But
I will sign your contract for you. Trust me, you will have the largest house and the finest teeth. Just keep finding me this silver.
The finest teeth? You think I can get that?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Have you ever had baby teeth?
No.
Well,
No.
maybe we shall find some baby teeth. Maybe you could just have one. You could just say it was a mishap. Who would know? Just keep giving me the silver. So, let's continue.
where do you continue to?
Church.
Very well. As you continue passing through town, Gorf calls out from across the way and comes running out again. I found something else.
He's good at finding things, isn't he?
I'll go with him to see this time, I guess.
Make sure
He's
he's not
already-
stealing things.
He's already coming out, Nagel, and as you approach, he stops in front of you and hands to you this black pearl that's like yay big around, like the size of an orange. What's that? What do you think it is?
Well, what is it?
Interesting. Would I have any idea?
Hmm.
Flint? Anything strange?
You can make a presence test for me. It's going to be a difficult one. Don't forget you have your omens if you need to use them for certain benefits.
I'm going to use the omen.
Which omen do you wish to use?
I'm going to lower the DR of a test by 4. As I think back to my times of my youth and the strange things I would find on my special island, as I could not bring it all, but I would find weird oddities. Let's see what the dice say. The hell is that? That is a 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely an oddity. This is some sort of arcane, mystical item. And as you hold it and study it, you feel it pulse near shadow. Almost as if it wants to be drawn into the shadow.
Magical item. This is very fancy.
Was there a body
Magic
paired with it?
Yeah, there was.
Take me to the body.
Show
Go
us.
off.
All right. It leads you into the building, and you see that there is the body of a man slumped and rotten against the wall. He was holding it in his hands like this. Like it was really important to him.
Shall we ask him about it?
Oh, he's dead.
Shall we ask him about it, Lord?
He's bloody dead.
Then I'll ask him about it.
Fine.
I'm gonna
Nice.
kind of scurry over to the dead body, and I'm going to use one of my powers, which is a scroll, unmet fate. One creature dead for no more than a week I can speak with.
No more than a week. All right. Go ahead and attempt to invoke your power.
And that's a presence check, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I will use.
Actually, I think it tells you according to the power what kind
All
of
right.
check it is.
Let me bring it up.
I will use one of my powers, Speaker of the Truth, and say I have faith in our cook to be able to speak to this man who had this fancy gem. And I will lower the DR by 4.
I think you also have to make a check to make sure the spell works.
That's one of my actual powers.
Oh.
I get to do that.
Oh,
twice.
right. Your omens. Is it your omen or it's a power?
So this is one of the powers of
Gotcha.
the esoteric hermit, Speaker of
Awesome.
Truth. Twice a day, a friend can have a DR roll at 4 easier.
Awesome.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in that case, then it is a success.
I put my cockroach on your shoulder to give you that. Don't feel that one. He's there for your power.
Hey, he's kind to me, and I like him for it. But if he's mean to me, I'll eat him later. I succeeded in my attempt to invoke the unmet fate. One creature dead for no more than a week is awakened with terrible memories.
Why am I here? Why am I here?
Because you died here, fool!
I remember
What happened? What do you remember?
the dead.
How many?
Dead were walking
Huh?
everywhere. All at
Many?
once.
Were they quite capable undead, or were they sort of shambly-mambly?
Where is my wife?
Ask them where they went.
Who is your wife?
She's dead. I remember.
What is that rock?
What is this?
The orb. He reaches for it. To lead me out of the darkness.
Did it work?
For a time.
Oh, that's nice. Lord, I don't know if this is, well, applicable to our quest.
Ask him if
What?
he's seen a kid.
Oh, have you seen a clean child? A clean one, mind you.
What? A clean child?
Yes.
There are no clean children in the world.
Well, a tow-headed child with a distant gaze.
Never. Not that I remember. Oh, yeah.
I'll give him a kick. I'll kick him kind of like right in the leg. Gah! Oh, you're not very helpful, are ya?
Hate.
Yes? You hate...
Doesn't say
bugs.
anything else.
You hate cantaloupe. What? What?
He says nothing more.
Should we wake him up again?
Maybe he just hates in general. I understand. I can empathize.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that, Cletus. You seem to give off this aura of anger. Are you mad?
Always.
Oh.
Aren't you?
No, I'm crazy.
You can be both. I've been told I'm both. Where's the frogs? The frogs make you happy.
Yes, the frogs, they're so good. And good for you. Would you like some soup? I have some. It's a bit cold, but you might enjoy it here. Let me get out my kettle. And just a sip of soup will make you so happy. Just a sip.
I slurp it. I spit it out.
Blasphemy!
It tastes like chicken. I hate chicken.
You ungrateful bastard!
You know when's the last time I've had chicken?
Sir, would you care for some chicken tasting broth? It's
No.
been
I've lost an
marinating.
appetite. Any more
Nigga.
knowledge from the dead people? I'm not interested in your therapy session.
I think it would be better warm. You know,
100%.
constructive criticism.
No, I'm with you on that one. It's cold. It's not so good.
We should continue.
Yes.
If the dead come.
Nagel, I think when he says that, by the way, about the pearl, you make the connection that this item, if you drop it in the darkness, it will lead to the nearest exit.
Why do you have that look, Nagel? That look in your eye?
This could be handy if the darkness rolls over us for us to get away. Yes. Wasn't effective for this poor sap who's about to have a few less teeth, perhaps, but I think we should be able to use it properly if we need to. What sayest thou, Lord God?
I will trust your judgment on how to use it. I think you can be very creative on how to use such an artifact, and I'm kind of weary with magical items, but I know you have a little bit more experience
I have my ways.
those kind of things. So
Yes.
I'll leave you to your special skills. But we have tallied here too long. Orf, lead the way. Lead us to the church.
Why? He goes shambling off down the road. As you move through and toward the far side of town, you begin to note the low, pale headstones of a graveyard. The sudden movement of a small figure, perhaps a child, rushes between them where it disappears. That is when you notice, moving among the headstones, ragged, desiccated forms, lumber from both sides. It seems the curse is real. The dead walk in this terrible place, and they have found you.
No!
Oh no.
Someone roll a d6 for initiative, please.
Okay. 3.
You all get to go first.
I'm going to hide behind my lord.
Barbarister says, you think perhaps it's time to go back to Grift? I could get you there very quickly.
Well, think about it. If things start looking south, we're going to need to, make a hasty retreat. Maybe push a couple of people down on our way out.
Well, I can certainly do that. Why don't you all please put your avatars on the road and around somewhere around this area here?
I'm having difficulty seeing my avatar.
So it should be in your, if you look at the book symbol on the upper menu.
Oh, yes.
Where do you want us?
Over here somewhere.
Okay.
As you're leaving town.
Got it.
Excellent. And do we have more intense music, Dave?
Oh, yeah. We sure do. Is that suggesting that we are about to enter combat?
You are indeed, as the dead make their way
Oh, no!
in your direction. If I can find the right.
I'm having trouble getting Cletus onto the map.
You should be able to just click and drag, like grab the name.
The name. Fancy. Okay.
Oh, I'm having trouble with this. I don't know why Roll20 gives me this trouble, and I don't know why it's doing it, but it's not going to work for me. So I will have to draw them.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is straight up Hanker Infernal Runehammer soundtrack to Viking Death Squad that we're listening to right now. Yeah.
All right. Who's going first?
I'm hiding behind my lord.
Cletus is hiding.
I'm not hiding.
You want to go, Cletus? I'm sorry, Cletus, not. Smeg is hiding.
I will, are they coming to us?
Yeah, they're shambling their way in your direction.
I will take a offensive stance, but I won't run in, and I'll stay where we are. And I'll pull out my flail with the human teeth on it. And I will swing at the first one that comes.
All right. Let's see. You are right there. So well, it's not their turn yet. Let's go then with Nagel.
I'm going to take out my scroll, my Tongue of Eris. And I'm going to attempt to have the one closest to me confused.
Interesting. All right. Roll
Nice.
your test.
Sweet prop, dude.
Thanks.
That's what she said.
17 on the die, so 19.
19, and
Still trying to figure out
the
that joke.
definition is just confused.
Almost.
Yes,
Quite
it is
good.
confused for 10 minutes.
No doubt. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for raiding in. Great to see some old friends and some new ones in the chat. Thank you so much. We're celebrating my birthday by playing Mörk Borg, which is now our annual tradition, thanks to Dungeon Mr. Ty. So welcome in.
Of course, my dagger is also handy.
It is.
Damn.
It's interesting as you feel that the power rush through you and wash over this creature. It seems to cause it to pause, but then it lumbers on, almost as if it's a mindless sort of entity. And I believe that takes us to Gotvin.
Question. Has Godwin ever seen undead before?
That is an interesting question. What is your presence check test say?
My present. Why not? An 8.
No, I don't think so.
Very well. Godwin at this point will begin to hastily retreat. Oh, it's the undead. How is this possible? The dead, they move. Don't let it hurt me. Don't let it hurt me. Servants, protect me.
I'll protect you, Lord. I'll protect you. Smeg is here.
Don't let it touch me.
I'll step in front. I'll try to step in front.
Barbarister says, "Hey, do go on a bit. I heard you." And gallops back towards the center of town. You can move yourself, I don't know, 10 squares. You don't have to tell me twice, and you don't have to shout in my ear.
I need access to move my own token.
You should have it. You should make sure you have the arrow selected.
Oh, here we go. Sorry. At the hand.
Gotcha. Is that where you want to go? Oh, there you go. There it is. And as Barbarister gallops you away back to the center of the village, the undead move in. Ah, Smeg.
Sir, I've got
Falls on you first.
Lord!
Smeg, I have not given you permission to die. Follow me.
Smeg, please give me 2 agility tests to avoid these attacks.
I'm going to use one of my omens
Okay.
to reduce the check difficulty. And I succeeded. Off you, foul beast, you dead bastard! Leave me alone!
That's 1.
Shit.
Oh, I got a 12 on the die.
Back you!
And I'll
Ooh.
kind of like,
The wooden spoon drives the zombies back as they shield themselves from this strange weapon of culinary destruction. Cletus. The undead
Cletus.
move in on you. I will let you do your strike and then your defense in that order if you wish.
Okay. Cletus, I think, hears people leaving, and so his flail drops kind of flaccid to his side for a moment, and then he gathers his wits and just goes in for a bite on the zombie. Like
Okay.
the zombie face.
Right.
Ooh. I don't think that worked. That was a 4.
Oh, you
Somehow
want
I
to use one of
missed.
your omens?
Ooh, yeah. That's what I want. I want to re-roll.
Okay.
Oh, it's not meant to be. Can I use another omen? Can I use both of them right now?
Yeah, I think so. You only have 2, so.
Yeah. Okay. Use the same dice, I guess. No, I'm using this other dice.
There you go.
It matters. Nope, that's a 1. So,
oh no,
Oh, boy.
Cletus.
mm,
Boy. Cletus, you drop
Oh.
the flail flaccidly to your side, and then, sort of like an undead yourself, you lunge to bite.
No, not good to see that.
Mm-mm.
As your teeth bite into the undead, you hit all bone, and 2 of your pointed, protruding teeth break. You will do a -1 on the damage die with them from here forward.
Till I go
Yeah.
to the dentist.
Please make your agility as the zombie tries to bite you back.
That's not good either. That's a miss. That's a 9.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. You suffer an additional. Oh no. I fumbled. 2 points of damage as the zombie bites into you, and I need you to make a toughness test, please.
Okay.
Hmm?
I'm panicking. I need to roll on something. That's another 1.
Oh, Shelly,
5,
get rid of
4,
those
1, 1.
dice.
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to jump on here and just give you a little symbol so that we can remember why in God's name you have it. As this sickly bite severs your flesh. Nagel, you also are beset upon. Please roll your agility defense.
Come on. Shit.
Oh boy.
I will use my other omen to re-roll it.
All right.
Wow, this went fast. Okay. Okay, purple die. What you got for me? 20.
Yeah, all right. Oh,
Nice.
Yes.
that's a nat 20.
It is a nat 20.
You get a free attack.
Damn.
Right.
Is it like you, the guitar kicks in?
Swing back. I'm gonna use that same purple die. Let's see how it goes. As my eyes just start rolling in the back of my head as I dodge without even looking. Nope, missed by 1.
Oh, you got nothing else to use on that one? All right. In your surprise at being suddenly a vulnerable target in front of you, you swing and whiff. All right, Dave, would you please reroll initiative for us?
Yeah. 5.
Oh, no. Warm up that reroll of your character, folks. All right, let's start back in the same order. Smeg, you have 2 on you. Please make 2 agility defenses.
Can I run?
Sure.
I'm going to run.
All right. Which direction do you run to?
Away, away, away.
5 squares.
I'm gonna run that way.
Okay. All right. Lead us. Give us an agility defense.
Okay, so that's a 13.
You're good.
14 was okay.
It's not 14 on defense, only on your other agility checks. So you're good because 12 is the target. And this time, knowing what that creepy creature is up to, you are able to avoid the attack. Nagel, you are 1 to defend.
Here's the hoping. Uh, 15. Sweet.
Excellent. Okay. All right.
Nice.
And we go back to the other side of the initiative. Smig, I guess I gave you your action after turn, so that was your action.
Yeah.
Because it was their initiative. So happy birthday. And it is Let's
Thank
go
you.
back in the order we went before. So Cletus, your attack or run.
Ugh, everyone's leaving.
Half the group so far.
We've played Mörk Borg before.
Yeah, I'll see them go and go, whoa, whoa, and then I'll follow them.
You already taken off? Okay, give yourself 5 squares. Nagel, while Cletus takes off running, it's your turn to attack or run.
I am not a hero. I'm too lazy for this shit. I'm running.
All right, give yourself 5 squares of run away. Godwin, you and Barbarister are up. Sorry, Nagel, did you have something else?
No.
Okay. You're all running back towards the center of town. Yes.
Is
Fresh out of moment.
the center of town is away from the church, correct?
Right. It is the direction in the direction that you're moving. It is, yeah.
So we'd have to go through these zombies to get to the church. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they are between you and the church right now. But, you know, you are outside. You've got, and they're not all that fast.
Lead them away. Lead them away.
Where's Gorf?
Where is Gorf?
Where is
Oh.
Gorf indeed?
Gorf is
Gorf.
not
Scared. Yeah.
That trait. All right.
from somewhere. He says, "That's what I'm known for."
I knew it.
He also didn't get bit.
Not
no one
yet.
got bit, right? You didn't get bit, did you? As he kind of like glances his finger towards his warhammer. You certainly didn't get bit, did you?
Cletus's eye will flick down to what your hand is doing and back up at your face and say, no,
Good,
definitely
good.
not.
Because you are one of my trusted associates. Come. We must get to that church in some way. So, seeing that I'm only slightly inebriated, I have enough courage to maybe be a distraction. Come, mighty steed, let us be a hero once in our lives.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Going to turn around, take out the hammer. I've yet to ever use this warhammer. It was a family heirloom. It has never been tested till now. And Sir Godwin is going to actually pull on the reins of his horse and wants to kind of like rear up the horse, like, hey, let's go, let's do this. And I'm sure the horse knows I'm completely drunk at this point. So it's just like, yeah, let's go. And so he's going to reel the horse up, and he's going to grab the hammer, and we are going to do a kind of like a charge and then retreat. So we're going to go 1,
Charge,
2,
charge
3,
fast.
4. Going to whap this one and then make a break for it.
Okay. All right. So Barbarister says, "I'm oddly inspired. I like your medal today," and leads you galloping toward the one target there. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
18. All right.
Oh, smack. Go ahead and roll your damage.
One second.
Ooh.
Do I add strength modifier to that? No, I don't have a strength modifier. Anyway.
No, you
Two.
just
Damage 2.
as you go galloping by, you swing your warhammer. There's a meager metallic clang, almost as if maybe the head of the hammer is hollow. And you whack the zombie as you go by, and it kind of smacks it and rebounds off of the creature, and then you ride on past, and it pivots slowly in your direction as you Barbarister pass.
What does it say? Spirits Halloween on it.
It's dented like tinfoil.
It's bloody plastic.
All right. Okay, so at this point, we can keep an initiative, or you can tell me how you want to manage the situation. I will say that Gorf is on the opposite side, running like a streaker through the cemetery on the south side, past where the melee is going on, heading towards the church.
Bloody hell! I think he's on to something. Let's follow him. I still think he's gonna betray us. But
Then we'll have to kill him if he does.
yes,
Maybe even if he doesn't.
yes. We'll see.
Ah.
Cletus, where did you get bit?
I think I got bit in the shoulder because I was right in there biting the face.
Man, it burns. Aches.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to cover that blood advancing stain up if I can.
Right? Okay. You
To shift my
pulling
fur
more
kind of or
fabric.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we notice that Cletus has been bit at all?
Give me a presence test.
Yep.
So Smeg, you see that it looks like Cletus has blood on him.
You've got blood on you. What is it? What is that? Were you bit? You were bit. You were bit, weren't you?
No,
Nagel, she was
no.
bit. He was bit.
No, I was.
Would we
Yes.
have any idea what that means, though?
Well, it can't be good.
Infection.
It can't be good.
Nagel, you might know a little something, huh?
I mean,
Can we just rub a little soup in it? Will that
I'd
make it
be-
better?
We could
I'd
try
be
here.
I'd be happy to roll a presence.
Yeah, why don't we do that and see what you know?
Probably stings more with the soup on it, on an open
15.
wound.
Yeah, bite like that could be infectious.
What is it, Nagel? What is it? That look in your eye. It's unsettling.
It could be bad.
What does that mean? It
You-
could be bad.
You could have the infection of the walker.
What if we cut it off? Cut it out.
You can't
Of
cut
him.
off my shoulder.
You
can't.
have two of them. You don't need two shoulders. It's greedy. It's
connected to my-
greedy.
arm. No. Let's just squeeze it. Let's tie something really tight around here so it doesn't. You guys don't want me to turn here right now.
These walkers are encroaching on you.
You need to go.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm gonna shake it off. Let's go.
Where is
Head to the
brave
church.
Sir
Come on.
Godfin? Sir Godfin, where have you gone?
Head to the church.
Don't,
Into the church.
I'm gonna try to make a break for it through here, Ty, if possible. I don't know if you need me to roll anything.
Right there. Yeah, just for fun. Let's do an agility test.
All right. No, that is a failure as I'm running past this walker.
Get back, you!
Yeah, as you running by, it slaps at you with its grody, rotten fingers and
Ah!
slashes your skin for 2 points. You need to
Oh!
make a toughness test, please.
Okay. No, I'm gonna use my last omen here.
So you reroll? Okay.
Yep, success on the reroll.
Okay. All right.
Get
It
back!
burns. You run past. That leaves Nagel and Cletus on the other
I'm
side.
running around the south side of them.
All right.
Yep, I'm with Nagel.
Okay. All right. So you all go busting around, rejoin on the far side, heading into the cemetery. I'm going to change the map. You come in on the left side. And I think we'll take a quick break.
Ooh, sweet. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us. Thanks for the raid, Lord Gazumba and company. Appreciate you all very much. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. We're having fun playing some Mörk Borg. thanks to these awesome people that you see on the screen. Ty, thank you so much for running this. And Adrian and Chad and Shelly, thank you so much for being part of this. I appreciate you guys very much. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Hang out.
You are running toward the church. If everyone will continue running toward the church with your little avatars there, so we know where you're at as you're running in the cemetery, it looks like. Some of you to the north side of the road, and I think some of you to the south.
Oh, yeah, there we are.
Yeah.
Run for your life. Just go with it. Just go with it.
Meg is like, I'm going all the way.
Is anybody hurt? Are you injured? You've been bit? I've got a medicine box here if you want me to take care of you in air quotes.
I would like that, but not in air quotes.
Kneel down before me. Because you're too
Kneel?
tall, otherwise I can't get to the bite wound.
Oh, all right. I'll get down. I'm
What
gonna
is-
sit down with my butt on the ground. I don't kneel.
Brave Sir Gothman, have you been hurt? No, I'll take that as a no.
Pour some
He
dirt
ran
on
away.
that stove.
She's been bitten by those vile creatures. It's only a matter of minutes before she turns into one of those walking dead.
You don't know it's minutes.
Could
We
be
don't know it's
seconds.
minutes.
You're right,
I
it could be
start
seconds.
whistling a dirge.
No. Just fix me. And not in
Okay,
air quotes.
I will fix you without the air quotes. I'm going to peel back your shirt, and I'm going to dig my fingers into the bite wound and poke around a bit. Oh, God, this is terrible. It's already infected and necrosis.
And then I'll pull out my fingers and kind of like fling the goo
Okay, here we are.
And I'll open the box and I'll pull out some bandages and there's some ointments in there. I don't know what they are because I can't read and there's labels on them, but I'm unable to know what they are, but I just douse it. There you go. It should sting
Like you're
horribly.
making it worse.
And then
I feel like
I'll
you're
get in
making
there
it
and I'll
worse.
push down on it and I'll take the bandage and I'll wrap it around really tight.
And we'll have to clean your dressings again and again and again. Roll a d6 and heal.
I don't know if we want silly rolling.
It turned out okay this time.
All
I
right.
think
Oh,
I'm
good.
over it. I'm over it.
Okay.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
Well, besides the potential infection, I feel fine. It doesn't hurt anymore. It's
Oh,
not even
good.
bleeding anymore.
That's because I'm an exceptional surgeon.
Or blood just can't get there right now because the bandages are so
No,
tight.
it's certainly the detergent thing that I said. Most certainly.
That
And
is-
let me fix your teeth. Look at your teeth. They're all bashed apart. Grill is all messed up.
I'll pull out I have a metal file. I'll pull that out.
Now just open wide. I'm also a dentist.
First, hold your hand straight. I need to know that you're not.
I'm
Oh,
fine.
no.
See, I'm fine.
Mm.
Open wide, wider.
Okay, well,
wider.
I'm cutting my mouth with these teeth, so fix me.
All right, for that, I am going to have you do a presence test.
Would this help? This is going to help me get my -1 taken off, correct? If it's
That's what we're
successful?
going for. It'll
Okay,
take
otherwise I
away.
would
No,
never do this.
Smeg is going to make the roll because Smeg's doing the
Okay.
work.
Yes, I'm filing and filing and filing.
I've got a hold of Smeg's leg too, or his other arm, or something, and it's white knuckling right now.
Oh, this is squeezing too hard. Release your grip. Oh!
And I'll just kind of push the file in a little bit too far and it hits the back of your mouth and like pierces a little bit because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. Oh, God.
I'll pull it back out.
I squeeze as hard as I can.
Ah!
Leg, on his calf.
Yeah. That's permanent damage. Yeah,
But your
That
shoulder
bite.
feels better, yeah?
that bite can't be repaired.
Smeg.
The damage is too great. I can't do anything for you. Sorry.
It's worse now.
No,
You
it's
cut
not.
my throat.
No, that wasn't me. I don't think that was me. That couldn't have been.
It was most definitely you. I didn't have a zombie in my throat.
No, but maybe you had a frog in your throat. Open, let's see. Let's see if there's a frog in there. Please. Please. For old Smeg.
I would have slapped the spoon out of his hand.
Ah! My
You're never
spoon.
gonna touch my teeth again.
I'm going to award everyone an omen back,
Oh, good. We need it.
but for birthday, Dave gets both.
Oh,
Now what do we do?
However, those shadowy figures are meandering around out there still behind you.
We should keep moving.
You should. Nagel, would you give me a presence test though, please?
Oh boy. Ooh, dirty 20.
Very nice. You notice a rolled bit of dried parchment tossing to and fro in the cloying wind. You unfurl it. Yes. It is a power called Metsuodal Blind Your Eye.
What did you say it was called?
Metsuodal Blind Your Eye. It is an unclean scroll.
Ooh.
You dirty bird, you. What is it? What is it, Nagel? Why are you so aroused? What is it?
Did you find?
Looks like this. Blind the mind, you said?
Blind the eye.
Blind the eye. Oh. I can make someone invisible, unseen, still unclean,
Oh.
but unseen for a while until you are hurt or you do something naughty. This might be very handy in sneaking in to the church. Don't you agree, Sir Godfin? I think
I
this
do
could be-
agree. Speaking of sneaky, where is that louse? Where is that ass Gorf?
Gorf.
I'm over here on the road. Look about. There's more of those wanderers around. I don't see Cletus anywhere.
There's Cletus.
I'm here. I'm not here. I'm not here. Hold on.
You're not on the map.
Where are you, Cletus? Your mouth is bleeding still.
Lingering about the cemetery, you again see figures rise throughout. More
Praise.
and more of them lurch upright. A voice calls to you, and you see the pale gown of a priest or other clergy beckoning you from the front of the church to run to them.
You should go. Follow.
Yes, yes. Come, Nagel, come.
Running. Sorry, I was very amused at my new piece of paper.
He does covet the paper. The parchment makes him horny.
I can read, remember?
When did you learn to read, Nagel? When did it happen?
A long time ago. That's how my magic works. I don't read books. But when I read, I hear things.
Like an audiobook.
And the cockroaches sing to the sky. It is beautiful. A chorus, you can say. It's lovely.
Cletus, you're being really quiet, Cletus.
Well, I've been stabbed in the throat. So there's that.
It was a minor wound.
If there was steam to come out of my ears right now, that would be happening.
Cletus is having a very bad, terrible, awful day.
No good. It's no good. I'm quiet because I don't know what's going to happen to me. I don't think the ingredient of frog is going to cure whatever that was.
I'm sure that this priest can heal you as we continue.
As you approach, go ahead.
No, I'm good.
As you approach, you see the cleric standing beneath the gilded arch of a gate leading beyond a stone wall and a doorway to the church. He has a head of tight blonde curly hair and a pleasantly youthful, if not pallid face. Stand before the arch, says the cleric. The dead will not approach it. You come to a stop before the arch, and the cleric standing just beneath it. Whatever has brought you here, travelers? The road to Bleemish is known to be cursed.
We, few here, are searching for a lost child. And all we have found down this road is death. Have you seen a small child wandering through these parts?
A clean child.
A clean child? Children don't wander around here. Since the town went away, those children that were among them went with them. No child would come out here. No one should be coming out here that isn't familiar with the area.
Are you here alone? Do you have any practitioners in this church?
There are no, there's no, there are no parishioners. No. Oh, the priest and I still keep vigil on the church. I'm Brother Fifford, and this is the Church of Hope after Torment Everlasting. We are the sanctified children of the Unifying Mother. Who are you?
Of course.
Exactly?
You
Why
are.
exactly? What children? Why did you come here?
Oh, yes. Pardon my manners. Yes, I am Lord Godwin, and these are my associates. We have Nagel. We have Bow, Nagel. Yes. Pardon his etiquette. We have Cletus, not exactly a lord or a sir, but strong of heart. Cletus. And of course we have my trusty cook, chef, servant, Smeg. And of course my lovely horse, Sir Barbister, the Incredible. We are here under the governor's orders to search for a missing child that may have been abducted, see, and we have been sent to retrieve this lost child, and we have come upon your church. We were running from death, and we seem to have run into you. Have you seen anyone besides us come through these parts?
No, there has been no one passing this way. There's nowhere to go from here except to the edge of the cliff over the sea. As I said, Bleamish has been desolate for some time. It's just been me and Father Axelmain.
Well, I hate to be a burden, but some of our members are injured. May we have sanctuary in your church?
Of course, I understand. Let me inform the priest and arrange audience. Please wait here, and I shall return forthwith. And Fifford heads into the church.
I don't trust him, Lord. I don't trust him at all.
What do we do now?
We must kill them. Find the child.
We cannot let them know that we are sent to kill them.
We can't let them know that
I
I've
almost
been bitten either.
All right, well, perhaps they will be able to cure you.
What if they try to kill me instead?
That is a risk we're willing to take, Cletus.
Cletus, how many times have you said if someone tries to kill them, you kill them first? So if you have any inkling that you're going to be in danger, just wink and we will come to your aid.
Got it. I trust you.
Yes. Nagel is here. Nagel will intervene and take any blows. Right, Nagel.
I will also make Cletus invisible so Cletus can kill.
Oh.
Let's just ask in a casual way if anyone has been bitten before and what they do to help them, or what they do to them in general.
We'll just ask
first
a random question about being bit by...
We can be curious. You guys know you're
hypothetical
knowledgeable
situation.
readers.
Completely hypothetical, zombie curious. That's all.
Perchance, if one were to be and all that sort of thing.
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean.
Yes. And try not to show them your teeth. Not the ones in your head, but the ones in your bag.
Well, they rattle sometimes. I can't help that.
I could
I'll
offer
do my
to
best.
share soup with them, Lord, if you think it is of etiquette and honorable to do so.
Unless they are really drunk and have iron stomachs, I wouldn't feed them anything you make. But consider that a compliment.
You stand about among the headstones, and as you watch, the undead return to their resting places and disappear from view. You cannot help but notice the carved stone terrors interspersed among the headstones. Gargoyle statues leer at you from both sides of the path, as if their intent is not to frighten away spirits, but your very selves. Please make a presence check, everyone.
No.
21.
Fail.
15.
Okay. Gorf around. So, Agent, can you roll for Barbarister?
Of course. A 1.
Barbarister's facing the church and is just not talking. You can tell, you can feel underneath you that there's just like this tension. However, Nagel and Gorf and yourself suddenly realize that one of these gargoyles has moved into your proximity. Dave, roll
What?
for initiative.
No. Oh, God. I rolled a 1.
All right.
Damn it.
These
You know what's
dice
good? You all
tonight.
get to go first.
Oh.
The party goes first.
One
Yay.
is good.
One
Yes.
is good for once.
Okay.
I'm going to hide behind Cletus.
Okay.
Because I'm cowardly.
I think when Smeg moves, that determines who goes first. So we'll go Cletus. Or no, we'll go Smeg first, then Cletus. Then who wants to go third?
I'll go third.
Coppin's third. Nagel, you are fourth. What are you going to do? Okay, so Smeg, you hide or you take cover. Cletus, what do you do?
What is this thing made of? Is it like it's just
It looks like one of the stone statues, but it's suddenly it has moved into your presence.
biting might give me further mouth damage. I'm sensing. Is there an exit? Can we back out the way that priest went or the brother went?
No, the gate is closed.
Okay, well, I will draw my flail.
All right. Are you going to advance and attack, or are you going to stay?
It's the only thing we see moving.
Yes.
I will advance.
All right. Please make your attack.
Another one.
Nice.
Another one.
This is Mörk Borg, baby.
You crash your flail down on top of this thing, and it snaps in half and falls into two pieces.
You do have an omen.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it, I guess. I mean, easy come, easy go, right?
Very true.
I don't
Mostly-
even
mostly
know what
easy
to do
go.
differently. 3. I'm done.
Yep. You shouldn't even roll anymore.
No, just forget it.
Yeah.
The good news is your flail's not broken. Because
Okay,
of your
well,
That is
reroll.
good. That's benefit.
good. That was
It-
worth it.
It recoils off of the top of this stone figure, and you're like, this thing shouldn't even be moving. Right?
It felt like stone though when I hit it.
Oh, yeah. Solid as a rock. Yeah. Gotham.
Be gone, you beast. And Godwin will actually come forward and going to attempt to hit it with his warhammer.
All right.
And miss.
Oh, no.
You get a 5.
Whoosh.
Circus music.
Kaping. And you're not sure that this is actually a true weapon at this point.
It's like, what
That's
the
all
heck?
you got.
That's all I have. Could I be able to, as I whiff, kind of turn the horse and have him try to kick?
Sure. Yeah, let's have him do that. Give us a kick, Barbarister.
19.
Oh, well, that'll hit. What do we say? Well, we'll give him a D4.
4. Okay. 4 points of damage.
Wow. Barbarister gives a square kick into this creature and does nothing to it.
Oh shit.
Nothing. Like it just,
It just takes it.
wow. Oh, crap. I will give a look to the rest of the party, kind of like
That's not a good look.
I peed myself a little. Like,
Oh, he's definitely peed himself. I've seen this look before. He's wet his pants, damn it. Now I'll have to clean his drawers again.
In
Nice.
the
I use
soup.
I use the same pot for the stew and for the laundering. FYI.
And don't forget, I think that your omens, and I don't know, I have to look at it again, but I think your omens can increase your damage as well.
Yes,
Ooh.
they can. They can do a critical damage.
We have to hit first, though.
That's true.
Actually,
Right.
they can reroll one die. Deal
Deal
max
max
damage. You're right.
damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
max.
Hitting, though, man.
However,
it's
you
tough.
did max. Yeah, you did max damage, and Barbarister says, "That was an utter waste of time. I'm better at running."
So am I.
Like my
Neil, what tricks do you have?
I grab my new scroll and I'm gonna try to go invisible.
Smart.
Okay.
Don't fail me, die. I would like to be unclean. Unseen. Unseen. Shit.
Oh no.
This is-
Are you going to use an
I'm-
omen?
I'm gonna use an omen to reroll that 3. Die, you're in timeout.
oh my tired.
I said make me unclean. Like the other. 19 on the die.
There it is. You turn invisible. All right. Now it is its turn. Oh boy. Barbarister and Godfin are right in front of it. I'm going to let you roll this for me, Godfin. Roll me a d6,
Oh
please.
no.
Isn't Cletus up there too?
Cletus is hiding behind, or Cletus, yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Protect my
Shut your
lord!
birthday mouth.
Protect my lord!
I rolled a 4.
Okay, that's good. That's actually good. And now roll another d6 for me. On a 1-2, it's going to attack Cletus. On a 3-4, it will attack you, and on a 5-6, it will attack Barbarister.
And I rolled a 5.
Barbarister!
Oh no.
We'll turn him into stew.
You will die.
As soon as Barbarister,
Or glue.
Stew or glue, they say.
give me an agility
Taste
test for
the same.
Barbarister. We'll give Barbarister a max modifier 4.
Rolled a 4. That's an
Oh
8.
no! Well,
Can I use an omen for
yes,
I will
you can use an omen to re-roll, or yeah. That's probably the
16
best
plus
option.
4, 20.
There you go.
Save my horse.
Barbarister kicks, complains. The creature swings at him, and he kicks again and kicks the arm out of the way. And it is back to Smeg's turn.
Smeg's an idiot. He's going to run up and try to defend his lord. I'll help you, Lord! I'll help you! And he's gonna come up with his spoon and just crack this thing with his spoon.
All right.
Yep, that's going to wait, hold on. Yep, that'll hit. 14 on the die.
Roll your damage.
All right, what does my spoon do for damage?
D4.
Perfect.
That's actually generous, but you know.
Yeah, it is. I did 1 point of damage.
Wonderful. Yeah, it goes across, and it literally finds every contour of the whole span of where you hit this thing. Is it? But it does no injury.
Shit!
Cletus.
Is it standing on something that looks distinctive?
Just its feet.
Cletus is not much smarter. Cletus will also be swinging at it with the flail. I'll do a swing and a smack. Ooh, 13.
All right.
I think I actually hit it.
Yeah, that would hit it. Give me your damage roll.
So do I add my strength modifier to damage?
No.
No. Okay, so it's just a straight roll. 6.
Oh, nice. Except it's like hitting a stone.
This isn't working. Where did
Nothing?
Nagel go?
Nagel, you coward! You
Maybe he's
abandoned
with
him!
Gorf.
You left with Gorf. We've been abandoned.
2 asses.
I can still hear you.
Good.
I told you about the unclean, invisible. I can't be seen, friends, yet. I'm gonna try something. My turn?
Right. It's Godwin's turn first.
Well, we can still smell you, so you know you're here. I think after the whole kicking thing, going to disengage from battle and head towards the side of the church.
All right. Yes. Dishonor is the better part of valor. And you run off, and it is your turn, Nagel.
Well, I'm batting 1,000 with the tongue of Eris on what it's done, so I'm gonna try it on this creature too.
Okay, all right.
1,000 might also be 0, but it's not $1 your way on the scales of life. I'm gonna grab my other scroll. It's upside down. They didn't see that because I'm invisible. They did hear a little flickering, a little flicker around. So I'm going to try to confuse the creature, which I feel confident would do exactly what I. Okay, Die. What you got for me? 14. Over on the die.
As you utter the words of the power, it is the creature's turn, and it stops, and its bulky, statuesque arms hang, and it tilts its head down, and it shakes its head a little bit. And it wanders off over here, and it looks, and it starts looking at the various headstones as if it's trying to understand what they are.
And when I see that, I yell, "Fucking run!"
No!
We've got 10 minutes.
I'm gonna run up to the door and just start.
And can I use Harvester to like kick down the door, like we're running, boom, kick it down.
The problem is you can't get into that where the door is because there's that
Like
stone arch there. Yeah. But Smeg, as you run up there and you're shouting and pounding, Fifford.
Let us in.
Fifford reappears. He's like, "Oh!" And it comes out.
Your gargoyles run amok. Let us in.
Fifford says, "Travelers!" And he rushes from the entrance of the church, robes flapping behind in his despair. "And you're having been attacked. I'm so sorry." And undoes the latch, opens the gate.
Make way,
and
make
looks
way.
like, what is it? What is that thing doing?
Why don't you go look and see?
No,
Set your creatures against us.
it's not. It's not our creature.
What it's
Anyway.
not doing is attacking us right now. Let us in.
Yes, come in. Father Actionmain is delighted to welcome you. Please come inside.
Of course
Get out of
he
this
is.
dreadful place. Fifford leads you inside the church.
That was a close one.
Well, fighting stone doesn't work. Noted.
I would just like to let you all know that I am okay.
Thank the gods. He and
And
she.
after 6 rounds, I rolled a 6. I appear right next to Godwin, just looking up at him.
Snake, I hope you put the brown pants.
Yes, I will
Made-
launder your drawers again, sir, of course, with pride.
I made the bad thing go away.
Yes, well done, Nagel. Well done. Yes. He would like touch your head, but then you notice something's moving in your hair. He's like, yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Good job, all of you.
Thank you,
We
sir.
couldn't do anything. It's made of stone. I hope that he's not there when we come out. If we come out.
Fifford says, they come and go, I'm afraid. It can be difficult to know when you might encounter them. I do apologize. This is why no one comes this way any longer.
Why do you stay here then if there's no body of worshippers here even to sit at your altar? What is the purpose of such trivial?
I am in service to the church.
What is a church if there are no people in it?
We serve our God.
Which is
It is
Hope?
hope after torment everlasting. And we are the sanctified children of the unifying mother.
Does that require the torment everlasting in order?
We're the hope. We're the hope, yes.
So you do not bring upon the torment first and then provide the hope. The torment's already here.
We do nothing but offer hope.
Well, I hope that when we meet the priest, we can,
That's working already.
indeed.
Yes. Please come inside. All right. Fifford leads you into the main sanctuary, or the main entrance. A narrow carpeted hall with a single door in the upper third of the left wall. Passing through the entryway, you walk into a beautiful open sanctuary. Sconces hold flickering torches that offer complementary light to that coming through a few small windows in the north wall. Large double doors, closed to the outside, appear to offer a grand entrance point to the north as well. Eastward, you find an even more spacious area lined with pews in the middle and an ornate podium facing center toward the pews. On the left, or northern wall nearest the podium, hangs a large lion-headed sculpture of beautiful wicker and stone. Some of the stone is painted blue, red, green, and yellow. An unusual feature of the lion head, however, is the forked snake tongue of cut red stone protruding from the mouth. Let me expand your map.
It's beautiful. Tell me, brother, when we meet your priest, are there specific rituals of respect to pay?
Have you not been to church before of any kind?
Of course I have. You
Then it's
fool.
nothing unusual that you don't know.
Of course.
Whatever you're accustomed to. It's Father
But-
Axelmane.
Father Axelmane.
Fifford leads you in. A figure stands at the podium, a middle-aged man in a white robe and tall, spear-headed white hat lined with red and gold accent. His hair is white as well, judging by his neatly trimmed and square beard. He smiles broadly as you enter and meets you halfway across the room, extending a hand in welcome.
Father, thank you for providing sanctuary for us.
Welcome, travelers, to the halls of the sanctified children of the unifying mother. I am Father Axamain, and of the hope after torment everlasting faith, and I bid you take your respite within these sacred walls, whatever in the three kingdoms of the dying land possessed you to travel here.
We have traveled many places, and our paths led here. We are working for the governor. He has us on an errand, and this was on the way to one of his stops. We are just but meager servants, but peasants of us all, and we unfortunately took a wrong turn and ended up into this place of death. But now we are so glad to find this sanctuary. We are weary, poor, meager people, and just wish for a little rest before we go on our merry way.
Well said, my lord. Well said.
Which governor did you say?
Oh, the governor of Griff. Needless, his name and need.
So many governors.
Yes, of course. He is an old acquaintance of mine, and I owed him a little bit of drinking debts, and so here I am, fulfilling some errands for him to relinquish that debt.
Oh, and what was your errand again?
What was my errand?
Yes.
Oh, we were searching for a particular object of his that he says was missing. Some little trinkets, nothing of any value to any of us. Something of very sentimental to him. Said it belonged to a child of his. And it was lost long ago, but we are just here looking for it. I think it was small, spherical. I think I don't remember. I drank some.
The child wasn't spherical per se, but toe-headed and had a vacant gaze and is very clean.
I would expect he was spherical when he arrived, because well fed, right? Egg-shaped, one might even say.
Intriguing description of the child, but what of the item?
That is the item.
No. What would happen if one person got toyed with those walkers outside? Because we were wondering, we saw somebody maybe running through the field before we got here. And what if they were eaten on a little bit?
Hypothetically speaking.
Oh, I think whoever weird, other strange, lonely traveler was alone and maybe got bitten. What is the outcome? Do you know?
Oh, of getting bitten by the undead in the graveyard. Oh, it's an unfortunate ailment. It could cause severe discomfort, some injury, and occasionally death within a couple of days, and return as the undead themselves. However, there is a known cure. It's at the foot of some mountain or other. One of the kings of the Western kingdoms is keen on finding that cure and marketing, manufacturing it. I understand, but I never have heard of anyone actually accomplishing the task of getting it.
Let me ask you a question, Father. If one were to cut off the infected bits, would that save the life of the inflicted?
I do suppose it depends on which bits. Bits
Well,
is
all
a
of them.
disturbing word. Are we being appropriate here? We are in a house of worship.
Take your mind out of the gutter, priest.
I'm just clarifying.
We're talking about
Uh,
possibly making
Shoulders?
sure somebody isn't potentially becoming infected and dead and undead
Oh,
and
I
fighting.
assure you, Brother
Hypothetically
Fifford and I
speaking.
take great precautions. We are both healthy.
Yes, sir. We would have you shoulder any burden of any of our ailments. Is there anything that may delay the infection? Some kind of balm or some kind of balm, some kind of thing to slow the infection?
As I understand it, only that which can be harvested at the foot of the mountain. Is there something you wish to tell me more?
Not
Lord
Oh,
Godwin,
really.
Lord
No.
Godwin cares for all of his people, so we just wanted to do our due diligence on this potential follower.
My lord, if you would, for just a second, maybe we should show the priest and his servant boy the locket.
show them what? Show them what?
The locket. Show them the locket, perhaps, my lord. If you deem it worthy of an idea such as this.
It was supposed to be secret. Forgive him.
Hypothetically
Are
speaking.
looking for not just an object, but think of it like an object of affection. And have you ever seen this locket? And has this person ever needed hope from eternal torment? And show the locket with the painted child's face.
A distinctive child with a distinctive face.
Indeed. One that someone would not forget easily.
You say that this child is now a person that is of the faith?
I think that this child may have acquired some hope after eternal torment.
What are you trying to say?
Staring at him.
Do you have the child here in this holy place?
You came here to accuse me?
Silence!
Sorry, my lord.
He appears
We-
offended. He lifts his chin and clutches his robe.
We would never dare
Be
accuse
gone, ye liars! Out of this holy house! And from various doors. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Before we go, what mountain was that?
We Google Maps this real quick.
Yeah.
Fifford says, "Oh, I know.
Theoretically, hypothetically. What mountain?
Actually, I don't know. But the King Fatmu is the one who knows. It's apparently in the forest. But I'm not a servant. I'm actually of the clergy." And Axelrayne is like, "Get out of my church!" And these doors fly open, and let me tell you,
Uh-oh.
from every door,
Oh.
various doors at the back of the sanctuary, the small forms of childlike figures appear, running silently to stand beside Father Axelrayne. Each of the diminutive forms is dressed in dark green velvet finery of a wealthy air, some of them boys and some of them girls, their hair fixed just so, combed or curled in the highest courtesy. But it is the cracked, stoic porcelain masks upon their faces that seem most alive, pitiless, barely expressive, but with an unmistakable hate. Fifford snarls, his eyes turn black, and he strikes an aggressive pose as Axelrayne backs away, his own mortal form trembling violently, and his eyes rolling back before his body splits in twain, revealing a gory, bloody, broad-mouthed nightmare of some hideous abomination. The creature appears old, a bent, oversized old woman, wounded, the corrupt wounds leaking black rot and fresh blood. Its head is sharp, like a beak, with gray, wiry hair spiraling out of its mostly bald and bloody pate. Oh, I think you won the bet, Nigel. Its arms long and thin, but somehow you know they are stronger than any human. Worst of all, its broad maw reeks of sewer, and it hisses as both it and Fifford retreat toward the back of the sanctuary, sliding aside the lion-headed sculpture and slipping into the chamber house beyond. Move them.
Uh-oh.
And before you are these children, supposedly so-called.
It'll be the first time I smacked a kid. Let's go.
Everything's fine.
It's time to roll for that party initiative.
They are ugly children. 5.
Oh, here it goes. I need everyone to make a presence test, please. Don't fail now.
17.
Okay, you're good.
Nat 20.
Awesome.
6. Cletus.
I can do better. 5.
Nagel and Cletus, would you each please roll a d4 for me?
Oh.
3.
1.
1. Nagel, for 1 round. Cletus, for 3 rounds. You are frozen in fear as you look at these dolls looking back at you and try to reconcile what this is. It is uncanny. And they attack. All right. There's 1 on each of you. So I need each of you actually. No, the 2 of you are frozen in fear. You do not get to make an agility roll.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So
We'd not make it anyway, right?
Don't worry, don't worry,
Let's be
guys. We have a TPK emote for this exact
Cletus,
situation.
Cletus, you are bitten again, this time in the lower left leg for 2 points. And Nagel, you are clawed for 1 point of injury. Please, if the other 2 of you would make your agility defense rolls.
Success.
Okay.
Probably because I'm hiding behind Cletus.
What'd you get, Gottman?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was I supposed to roll? I was
Your defense, agility defense.
Oh no. I rolled the 1. I'm gonna roll. I have 1 more
Oh.
element up, right?
You do. If you don't, do you want to use it on this, or do you want to take your chance with their damage?
Good point. Yeah, I think I'll wait. Yeah, I'll get hit. I'll get hit by these kids.
You get scratched for 1 injury.
Ooh.
It is who wants to go first, Gottfried or well, probably Gottfried because Smeg is hiding.
Sure.
We'll let Gottfried go first.
Yes, he'll go ahead and go first since he's gonna be reacting to getting hit. Were they clawing with like nails, like?
Yeah, there's kids in like their Sunday best, but they have these cracked porcelain masks on their faces.
Okay, I'm
Maybe.
gonna take my hammer and just hit that mask right off the kid's head.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Ow, that
actually,
hurt,
yeah.
you little stupid kid.
So you'll roll your attack roll.
14.
That will hit. Roll your damage, please.
6. All right.
Wow.
Hit that kid.
Yeah, you hit that mask on one of them, and it cracks a little bit more. And you know you walloped this thing. It hit. It was solid. It dislodged that mask a little bit, but somehow the thing is still like posting up. It's not that you didn't injure it, but it's way tougher than you thought it would be for its size and what you're assuming is standing before you. But nice strike.
These kids ain't shit.
Smeg, Meg, what do you do?
Where did the priest and the father go? The brother and the father go?
They disappeared behind this wall fixture,
Oh.
head of a lion.
Gorf, go get him.
You don't even know where Gorf is. Gorf isn't anywhere to be
Gorf
seen.
is gone. Smeg is just gonna be like, Cletus, do something! Why are you standing there like a fool? Do something!
The only thing that's not paralyzed is Cletus's butt. He farts in fear.
You smelly fool!
I did something.
All right, so Smeg is gonna swing around. Actually, Smeg is gonna hold on. I'm gonna roll and see what Smeg does. All right, yeah, Smeg's an idiot. He is going to run this way and try to flank around and try to go to this whatever this fixture is and see how to get in or what it is or if there's an escape. He's all about running.
Okay. Make an agility test for me to avoid getting hit.
Yeah, 12. Just hit it.
Okay. Yeah, you just skirt by as one of the childlike figures strikes at you. That takes us to the bottom of the order. Would you please roll initiative again?
Come on, baby. 4. A little bit better.
Yeah, they go again. So you run over there and you start trying to figure out how to open up this thing when one of them attacks you. Please make your ability.
That is a fail.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You take 2 points of injury as it grabs onto the back of your hamstring and tries to like pull you back. We'll go with Gotvin next. Please make your agility defense.
Watch after my Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
14.
That'll do. You manage to shove this child. You're like, these are children, and this is ridiculous. Children do not need to be acting like this. Let's see. Nagel, you are no longer afraid. You have your faculties back. What would you like to do?
Am I being attacked?
Yes, you are.
That's what I thought. I would like to try to not get hit by this little bastard.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna roll my agility, right?
Well, it's your attack, so you get to be on the offensive.
It's your action.
Oh, it's my action. He's not
Sure.
attacking.
Yep. Well, they. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Wait, no, I already did all that, didn't I? No, I didn't. You're right. You do need to make your agility. You do need to make your agility. I lost track.
Look at my eyes.
Please make your agility check.
I appreciate positive energy, but yes, 13.
Okay.
There we go.
You managed to dance out of the way. Cletus, I'm sorry. This one is just, through that porcelain mask, it's gnawing somehow into your flesh. You take 2 more points of injury.
I fart again.
Okay. All right. Gotvin, your attack.
All right. So I saw that they were attacking them. All right, so I have one in front of me. I'm going to try to. I'm just going to try to we know that I hit that kid as hard as I could, and the kid was just like cracking its neck, like, "Sup? That's all you got." So,
you did get through.
Okay. Can I use my hammer to knock one into the other using kind of a push to make the other
go ahead and do your attack roll and we'll see how successful you are.
That's a good idea.
Don't use the Timu hammer.
Timu! What we got? That would be a 9.
Uh-oh.
No, that doesn't even
Uh-oh.
claim.
Doesn't even hit.
You're like, wait a minute, this thing did something a minute ago, a second ago, and now it's useless.
When do I have to use my speaker of truth? Before he rolls, or can I use it any time?
Is that a power?
It's one of my my hermit powers.
What does it say exactly? Let's figure that out because timing is hugely
Yes.
important. Which one was it? Speaker of Truth?
It is, number 3. Probably before.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, definitely before you know the result. Okay, so that's Godfin Cletus. You ran over to the door. You got scratched, or your hamstring got clutched.
Smeg did, yeah. And I would
For
say,
Smeg,
as
sorry.
per flavor, Smeg probably fell down on the ground from the hit and
no.
has this thing on him. So Smeg's gonna like hold the wooden spoon up at its throat, like to hold it back, and then he's gonna take the metal file and just try to jam it right into his throat. Just
Okay. All right, so if you can do something. Do something.
let's see. I do have one omen. Let's see.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
use my thing on him then before he rolls.
All right.
All right. So what does that mean? I get to roll with advantage, or no? I get to
No.
reduce the DR. Okay, so that's a success then.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'm going to use my omen to do max damage with my metal file.
So 4 points.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you jam it in and it goes through the body, tears into the fabric of the clothing, and reveals a tear in the flesh underneath.
Can I like push him off me, or would that be next turn kind of thing?
For flavor, you could push him away, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like push him away and try to scramble to my feet with a messed up hamstring and 1 hit point.
Okay. All right, Nagel.
Spoon in your hand still.
And a spoon and file.
I'm gonna try to use the tongue of Eris on it. See if I
All
can
right.
get it to wander around for 10 minutes confused.
All right. Go ahead and make that attempt.
Die. This is very important. and I speak to Blanc, my cockroach. We need this one. We need this one.
No.
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope. That's a 7.
Oh no!
What happened?
And we lost our dungeon master, our dungeon mister, our
I'm
dungeon
tired
master.
of these
Ty.
terrible die rolls.
Oh, he's
Dude,
loving it.
His
Oh, it's
power
power
went
went
out.
out.
Oh no!
What are we gonna do?
All right, we can figure this out. That was your turn, Nagel, and you missed
So
with your spell.
I basically have a brain cramp and can't use this again for an hour.
Oh, we should run.
Cletus is still like this.
You have one more round.
I do.
So does anybody know whose turn it is?
I think it's initiative.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh
initiative.
shit! All right, I'll roll initiative. And we want to roll low, I think, right?
Yes.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Us.
Sounds like the night.
Yep, that's good though.
Did the same.
One is good.
Goodness
Now we got to
sakes.
roll for the kids.
No, we go first.
Yeah, we go we go first. 1 through 3, I think it's us, and 4, 5, 6 is them, or something like that,
This
right?
ship has no captain.
Ah!
We're gonna
All
do
the-
it, people.
We are the captain now. So
Mutiny. We've taken over.
All right, so I'm gonna type to Ty. We have initiative. We have
Fight.
He
initiative.
said fight.
Okay, we're gonna fight. Who's first in the lineup? Is it
wasn't it?
Does
I think it was you.
All right, I will go. I'm going to try to kill this or deter this child, sorry, from killing me with a smack of my spoon. And I'm going to miss with a 2. Get back, you dastardly child. Are you still frozen,
Who's frozen?
Cletus?
I'm frozen for one more round.
Oh, shit.
So I have to take damage one more round. Or, I mean, they have to attack me.
Godfin, what are you doing?
Do I do something heroic or do something stupid? Let me think. Let's see. I've already hit that kid. Then I missed that kid. I am going to. I can't believe I'm doing this. I am going to push Cletus out of the way.
Character growth.
Wow.
And defend him. And just be like in a defensive stance, like, you freaking kids.
You know who finds the silver.
Exactly. I need to keep you alive. So.
Okay.
All right.
My turn. So, failing the spell, there is blood coming out of my eyes and my ears. As I took 2 damage, D2 of damage, rolled a 2, and I have this splitting headache, and I run.
Where are you running to?
I'm running towards the entrance. I just go, shit!
Make us invisible freely!
I can't cast any spells for like an hour or 2
Oh,
after
no.
killing. So
Okay.
I run 5 squares away.
He's utterly useless, my lord.
If
I'm
only.
holding my head. I'm gonna assume that the little child in front of me is gonna attack me when I try to run. Feels fair.
Yeah. Roll
Yeah, it feels
agility.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll an agility. It's gonna be great because I'm all fuzzy. Oh no, I didn't make it. Oh no, I got a 5.
Oh
Shit.
no. All right, I'll roll
No.
damage for you.
The little bastard bites me.
2 points of damage.
Oh no, I'm still okay.
That would kill me right now.
So do these things infect us or no? I don't remember.
I
don't think
they're
so.
Zombies.
Okay.
We've got days, apparently, anyway.
So I don't.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
I don't get as far because when it bites my goddamn ankle, I trip over the pews and I just go ass over tea kettle and I'm on the ground in between the pews, just blood pouring from the face a little bit.
My lord, save yourself! Save yourself! Run! This isn't worth dying for. This toe-headed child that's so damn clean. Run, my lord!
And I yell out, I bet my last 5 coins that we die.
Not yet. And Godwin will whistle for the incredible Bardister. We still have a horse.
The door probably just gets blasted down as Barrister just gallops in. To much
Everybody runs for-
celebration. Everybody runs except Cletus,
Mm-hmm. I
right?
just hear everyone leaving.
Cletus, you take from the attacks of these kids, you take 2 more points of damage. I'm gonna try
No,
to.
I was standing in front. I was defending.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Roll an agility.
I
Agility
will take
defense.
these 20 for the first one. How many
Nice.
total?
There's 2 of them.
There's
And a
3 of
16.
them.
Okay, there's yeah, because one of them went after you.
That's
and
right,
one of
it
them-
bit my ass.
One of them's
Honestly,
gonna go
last
after
time,
me,
I think I only took 1 hit.
and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so-
go down, and I'm dead. I just dropped to the ground.
Oh, no.
I just took 2 points of damage and I only have 1 hit point.
Well,
Run! As I go down, I'm just, Lord Godwin, save yourself and tell the people of my heroism. It feels strangely good to die from this place. All right, you guys, how does this end? We have to do this. We get to decide how this ends.
I think 50-50 chance we get eaten by the zombies.
Seems fair.
So we're
the
dealing
horse
with
can't
kids,
take all of us, so
or we
That's
go
true.
outside with the zombies and the
Right.
gargoyle.
And the
And the
gargoyle.
gargoyle. Which, if it's been 10 minutes, he's back and he's good. He's hard for us. Now that's not the right way to put that.
he might have come back, or he might have wandered off a different direction, right?
That's why 50-50, baby.
Let's say that he wandered off in another direction. And the
50%
zombies eat
chance
whoever
of
leaves.
survival is pretty high.
We can
That's
go
a pretty high.
towards the statue. You could try to find where these priests are. Make a run for it.
I think that's a great idea. The only thing is we have no idea what the priests are doing because we lost our dungeon master.
Who needs a dungeon master?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Go for the boy.
I
We
think
gotta save this kid. We knew this was a one-way trip.
We knew it.
So are you gonna burst through that whatever that feature is on the wall, that lion-headed portal?
Yeah, I mean, Cletus is up and running now too, I think.
Right.
So I can muscle it open,
Yeah. Oh, no problem.
grab that kid, right? Hand him to Gotvin.
What are the priest and his acolyte doing in this room? Cowering?
Maybe they're finishing the ritual with the child.
Ooh.
Oh crap! They're on.
Which we've
us.
interrupted.
That's what they're having the other kids stall us.
Yes. But we've stopped it. In time.
Did we? Or do we have to
Well,
roll? Do we have to roll to
on,
see if we
babe.
stopped it in time?
Oh.
50-50?
20-80.
Well, do we need
Yep.
to roll presence to see if we find the
Yes.
latch on the statue?
Yes.
Probably.
Roll presence to see if you find the latch.
It seems hard.
I rolled another
I'm
one.
gonna take over as GM.
No.
Nope.
I rolled a 21. I rolled 19
Oh.
plus 2.
Yes, you search about, you find the latch, you pull on the lever,
Tongue.
and it
Tongue
it opens
mouth.
up. You see the priest hovering over this child, this toe-headed child with a vacant stare, very clean, and his
Oh.
whatever Hufflepuff is standing there like, no, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing.
And do we see something otherworldly come into the small child that we're going to deliver to his parents?
We don't see it, but it did happen.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Something
Yeah.
happened when the child was looking away from us. Like his
Yeah.
pupils just went zing, or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then we took him.
Well, we were told to not leave the priest alive.
No, we didn't know. Please have mercy.
I
should-
successfully bite them.
We take their teeth.
And
Yep.
then
Yep.
Oh my
I
god.
take
Priest teeth.
my last item. I open up this small box, and with this pulling off this piece of silk as a dagger, and for the main priest, will attempt to stab him with it.
Ooh, all right. Go ahead and roll an attack. Do you have any omens left whatsoever?
Yeah, because I didn't use my second one.
So you could use your omen to reduce it to a target of 8 instead of 12. Or you could
Or
use
use
it
the
to reroll. You could reuse it to reroll as well.
I'll rather do the reroll. So let's see.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, yes. Describe how you end this priest's evil plot.
Well, this particular dagger was the dagger that was given to me by my father, and it's a special dagger that it does D4 damage, but on a crit, the target instantly dies of poison. So as it enters his chest, I will get close and whisper into his ear as his eyes widen and be like, I hope I end your eternal torment. I am that hope. And then I pull it out and then just wipe the blood on his cheek as he slumps down, as just green poison starts coming out of his orifices, and as he slumps down by the altar as he was about to do a terrible deed to this child, will now look at his hands as it starts to shake the effects of this poison and gets contorted into this kind of bestial looking, form as it just gets paralyzed with the poison and then dies, eyes wide open, staring into the distance.
And his acolyte runs over, howling with sorrow, wailing, crying, no, no. And the child runs towards you, Gotfin, and grabs onto your leg, latching onto you and hugging you close. Its nails like digging into your skin a little bit.
The urge to hit the kid.
Thank you for saving me.
Acolyte, I tell Cletus, knock the acolyte down. I'm gonna tie my rope to its ankle and then tie it to the horse, and we're gonna give him a little ride.
I think Cletus looks up because Cletus has been chewing on him.
Oh, good.
Blood
Let's
coming out.
I tie his ankle to the horse and say, let's give him a ride back to town.
I smash his face first and try to get a tooth out.
Ooh. Brutality. I love it.
So brutal. So for the sake of brevity, we pretty much saved this kid. We give this guy a ride.
No.
No. What do you mean no?
We saved the kid. We got our payment of our housing.
We get housing.
But then we hear later that
Hey, that's not how these games end, brother.
This is how it's gonna end. No, the kid is grabbing onto you.
The kid bite me.
No, it's more of a hug than a bite.
Currently, they're just dropping out, Dave.
oh wow. It's just
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up because this is getting to be a little ridiculous. Oh, hey, there we go. We do so DungeonMisterTy is typing. We do receive our rewards.
Ooh,
Our estate,
hell yeah, we do.
cash, money. I mean, Smeg doesn't get anything because he's dead. Maybe a
Ty, we were
burial?
like-
Any sort of a burial
like
for your
95
servant?
Oh,
We
Some of
are
your
at a
teeth.
cemetery. We're at the perfect place to bury Smeg.
That's true. That's all he ever wanted was a an honest burial.
We will put your wooden spoon as the grave marker and be like, best chef ever engraved.
Oh,
and the zombies left us alone for the ceremony.
So
Yes,
Ty,
of
we
course
were
they
like
did.
95% of what you were planning. We were
we'll
close,
never
right?
know. We'll never know.
We'll never
And
know.
that's part of the fun. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for playing this game. It ended very strangely, but who cares? We had fun. And that's all that matters. So, Ty, wherever you are, if you could hear us out there and on the west coast of some continent where you're huddled in the dark, be careful out there. We appreciate you and we love you. Thank you guys for playing in the game. I really love you guys very much, and that was very fun and goofy and very much what I was hoping for out of Mörk Borg. I don't know. Thanks. That's the end of the game. We're gonna call it a night, guys.
Happy
I don't know.
birthday, David.
Thank you. Thank you. That was very fun. It's still my birthday for a couple more hours, so if anybody wants to come on over and celebrate, let me know. I will be seeing you this weekend, Shelly, so we'll be tipping back a few. Thank you guys for playing. Let's go quickly around. Adrian, what do you have going on? Where can we find more about what your projects are, all that good stuff?
Yeah, you could feel free to follow me on X or Blue Sky or Instagram under the handle Sly Sparrow. I'm always posting what I'm doing next on there, so you can feel free just to come check it out and say hello and see what projects I'm currently working on. Hopefully, trying to do a lot more streaming, so hopefully we'll run into each other again virtually for some more great storytelling. And I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for inviting me to your virtual birthday party game. And
Oh
it's always
yeah.
fun to play with you guys.
Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It's great to reconnect. Let's jump over to Vamp Wickman. Vamp, I couldn't do it without you, buddy. I wouldn't have a birthday party without you involved. So thank you for being here.
How hard is it to put the picture that I put in our little chat up on the screen of what my character's face looked like?
Yep, not gonna happen, but we'll post it in the Discord.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible.
It looks
Anyways,
exactly like your face. That's what it looks
is
like.
pretty damn close.
Uncanny.
You know what? I'm glad to be here, Dave. Happy birthday. It was a blast being here. Everybody was amazing tonight. This was hilarious.
So goofy.
I thought Adrian was gonna lose shit. He was laughing so hard earlier. This was great. These characters were horrible. They
Yeah.
didn't make any sense as a fighting unit, and I'm so happy to have been part of this. Thank you for inviting me.
It was utterly ridiculous, and that's why you were invited, because
Well,
that's what we needed. Yeah.
I show up, brother.
Yeah, you do, always. Thank you for being here. And finally, let's jump over to Shelly.
What can I say that hasn't already been said? Amazing, fun, happy birthday. I'm so thankful to be here for your celebration. Super fun, weird group. I'd do it again in a second. I'm Shelly, also known as Flea Monkey, also known as Hey It's Flea Monkey on Threads and Instagram. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks for
And
being here,
thank you,
Shelly.
Gorgeous ever.
Thanks, Ty, for running
Yes.
this.
Absolutely.
Wherever you are,
Of course.
Wherever you
Yep.
are,
in your dark hole.
light a
He
candle.
is,
You know what?
he is in the darkness, total darkness.
He needs the orb.
Probably. It will get him to where he needs to go. And speaking of which, we're going to get to where we need to go because it's getting late. Thank you all for being here. We're going to go ahead and raid into Robert Hartley. Looks like he's chatting about something. I don't know what he's talking about. It doesn't matter. We're going to raid into him because why not? So say hi to him. Give him some good old-fashioned Guild Superior love. We appreciate you guys all, and we'll see you this Saturday for Scum and Villainy, 5 p.m. CST with Alan Henry and a bunch of New Zealand folks. It's going to be a blast. Thank you so much, you guys. We'll see you later.